Hello, and welcome to Roswell Rebel with your host, Tisa Rebel Beltran. Thank you for tuning in. This is goofy. I know. I didn't know which one to choose, that one or... So, anyways, I think those ones are a little bit too long. Like, one is 14 seconds long and one is 11 seconds long. That's a long time, for at least for a podcast, I would think. But anyhow, hello this week is the same week, which, yeah. Anyway, I am very yawny today, just to let you know. So, I don't know why. Yeah, I believe yawns are when they're not getting enough oxygen into your brain. I just had the heater on because it was super cold. Let me fill the window because it was like 39 degrees this morning when I woke up. Oh, there's a fire engine. There's always something going on in this neighborhood. Just like the last episode when the freaking police went, the little twerp twerp, on there. So anyhow, so this week I wanted to continue. I wanted to do a continuation of what I was learning in my cultural psychology class. So I feel like last episode I was felt very angry listening back to, excuse me, bring the words forward. Re-listening to it, it felt like I was very angry and just like people angry with people. It felt like because it's basically because it was a false uniqueness of people pretending to be something that they are and looking down upon others. So that was something that's something that I feel very passionate about because people are not very nice, and I've come across people who are not very nice my whole life, and so I guess I felt very connected to that because because I've been bullied. Let's be honest, I've been bullied, and it's not cool, it's not fun, and so that is why I was sounding very angry in that last episode. Um, so I do apologize if it was annoying because I was annoyed listening to it. I was just very angry. But, you know, um, I guess what I wanted to do today is about the false uniqueness, and it's basically the same area because it's the same work or school week of what we're learning. And we learned about giving yourself value. So there's a difference between giving yourself value and then the fake uniqueness where you're more prouder than any parent. You're the examples that I gave last time. The 9/11 affected you a lot more than anybody else, with the people in New York aside. Yes, like, or anybody that knew somebody that actually was affected directly, then yes. So to go a little bit on the next level is about value and giving yourself value, because these two are hand in hand, I guess, kind of parallel. So there's this professor who I would really love to hear speak live. I felt very connected to him as soon as I saw a video of him and heard him speak. He is very well, for people like me, he's very relatable. The way that he talks about the subject matter that he is teaching us about. So this professor, is named Sheldon Solomon. He has been around for fucking ever. My God, 50 years. So he should be in his 60s now, right? I'm gonna look that up. Dude, that's time. It's like we see all these things joking around about time. And if I could copy and paste this guy's name. So we're going to discuss him. Copy. Wait, isn't there one that says search web? No. Yeah. Search Dr. Found him. Huh? I don't know if this is the same guy. Okay, there he is. All right, so Professor or Dr. Sheldon Solomon. He should be like in his 60s now to think about it. He's still Oh, wait, is he still teaching? Recipient 2007, 2009, 2000 courses taught. Oh, oh my God, he's still teaching at Skidmore, you guys. I'm excited. Anyways, it doesn't matter how old he is. What matters is this dude. Oh my God, there's so much. Oh my God, my brain, I'm so excited about this. Okay, so let me get on with this. So, he is a professor at Skidmore. He also wrote a book called, he's a co-author, called In the Wake of 9/11, The Psychology of Terror and the Worm, I have issues with speaking sometimes, Worm at the Core, on the Role of Death in Life. All right. He's very relatable. What I saw a video that my professor posted, and it was like 3 minutes, and I was like, whoa, I really like what this guy's saying. He's a little kooky here. And so then we watched a 50-minute video of him speaking at Skidmore. And he discussed Becker and basically death and giving yourself value. So I'm going to give a little bit of history on him. He is an American Psychological Society fellow. He's a recipient of the American Psychological Association Presidential Citation in 2007, a Lifetime Career Award by the International Society for Self and Identity in 2009, and the Association of Graduate Liberal Study Programs Annual Faculty Award in 2011. He has a PhD from the University of Kansas. He has an MS from the University of Kansas and a BA from Franklin and Marshall College. He teaches Psychology 101, which is an introduction to psychological science, Psychology 210, which is personality psychology, 223, evolutionary psychology, Psychology 312B, essential psychology, and SSP 100, humanity or human dilemmas. His research interests are psychology, function of self-esteem, effects of human awareness of death on thoughts, feelings, and behavior. And he is one of the longest professors there at Skidmore because I think he started in the 80s. I'm not too sure on that. But he is still teaching there, which is cool. That's really cool. So anyway, he discussed value. And I'm going to get back into my paper that I wrote for the homework on the other day. If I can find it. There it is. I felt he was very relatable. He got you very interested into the information that he was discussing in that video. And I really wish I could see him live because he is funny. He is punny, and I enjoyed him. He was insightful and had a way of expressing the information that we learned that he spoke of. And so we're going to, excuse me, words. We are going to dive into it. So, Dr. Solomon, Jesus, what's wrong with me? Solomon, he discussed giving yourself value. Because if we do not give ourselves value, then what are we? We would just be people who are breathing organisms that are we would get depressed because what we really are here for is to live and die. Like, honestly, we are here to live and die. So we have to give ourselves value if that's the way that we see it. Because if we don't give ourselves value, then we would be depressed. We would be on the couch sad. And as I discussed in the last episode and numerous times about depression, that's how I was last year. I didn't give myself value because I did have value within myself. I was a mother, I was a wife, and I was taking care of a family. And then when that got taken away from me, I didn't know what to do, even though I have all these other things about me. I am a musician, I am a writer, I'm all these other things, but in the physical as a identity of without what I do, but of who I am. I was a mother, I was a wife, I was doing these parental wifely duties, and then it got taken away from me. I went through a depression and had to fucking give myself value. So I went from job to job when I got back to Arizona, and I had to figure out what I wanted to do. And, I am going to school. I'm trying to, decide which route to go because I've jumped from different things. And, um, I want to I would love to be a teacher. And it's really easy to become a teacher in Arizona. Hey, we're number 48 or 49 on the fucking list of fucking horrible schools. So that's not cool. But, um, you know, there's many things that I would love to do. I wanted to become a police officer because I love crime. Like, there's so many things that I am interested in. I think that has a lot to do with ADD because you have so many interests and you have to fucking bring it and you have to pick it, especially when you're going for a degree because there's so many things that you can do with the degree. And, I can go this route, I can go this route, I can go this route. So, like, throughout my life, I've been, like, really struggling of what I've wanted to do with a long-term career. I've had little careers for here or there, like warehouse for 10 years. And then I'm doing sit down jobs, which I really do not like. I care less for desk work, but that's what I'm doing right now. So, you're just trying to figure out who you are, what your value is, and what you're going to do for the rest of your life, but you can always change it. People do have career changes. So for me, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this degree. So, like, I have so many options and I just don't know what to do. I could stay where I am at now and just move up. But do I want a sit down job? Like, or do I want to be out in the world? Because right now, I don't know what's going on with COVID. We were supposed to go back into the offices in January, but that didn't happen. There's been no talk whatsoever if we're going back into the office. So here we are. So Dr. Solomon, he talks about giving ourselves value. And, if we just thought about what we are really here to do, then we would be depressed because we're here to live. We're just these organisms. We have a nervous system. We have all these different systems. We are magical, honestly. But all of us need to give ourselves value because we would be depressed if we didn't have any value. As I just, said, during the pandemic, I thought about this a lot because I was furloughed and I had a lot of time to myself, and I gave myself a purpose as being the social role of taking care of my wife and her kids. And because I was just looking, I couldn't find a job. It was just a lot. So people give themselves value, and that's good. You give yourself value, but then there's the other side of it where there's people that think that they're better than everybody else, just like the false uniqueness. There's also people who do overvalue themselves and think that they're better than everybody else. And who are these people? Let's think about that. Over history, we have history in America on that. Thank you, America. I'm talking about America again. Oh no, hold me back. So, colonizers. Motherfucking colonizers. There's the colonizers that thought they were better than everybody else. They gave themselves some high value thinking that they were better than everybody else. So they came over, they came over to the United States. They came over to a lot of different places and they colonized, raped, pillaged, murdered, took over land that wasn't theirs, rightfully theirs at all, because they felt that they deserved it. So this could go into not my human trafficking. This could go into that, but I'll do a whole nother episode